So this is Patrick here with my final CS50 project of implementation. This is RejectHub. It's a project designed to help job applicants or people in the job market organize their job applications and stay on track of everything, as opposed to just using some notepad on their phone like I did this fall. So if we want to come into the registration here, this is very similar to what I did for the CS50 finance registration here. So I'm just going to come up with some base level username and password that will fit the criteria here to register an account. This will allow us to log in right now, and we'll see already that we have 0 lifetime job applications and no upcoming events. So if we want to say let's say we want to make a free-form application. So this will give us the ability right here to come and create a job application. So let's say we want to apply to say Apple, I don't know, job title of software engineer. And right now we're just interested in the job. We haven't really done much in the way yet. And they say maybe notes hard interview, prepare, take CS 124 or something, create application, and this will bring us back to our home page. And now we'll see a table up here. We have the ability to search it. It's kind of useless right now. I'll show you an example with more entries later. But we have no next event at the moment. This is the date we added it to our registry here, and we have the job title of the firm and everything here. If we click on any point on this application here, we'll come back to the ability and have the ability to edit it. For example, we can save Apple with a weird capitalization there, and you'll see that it'll carry through to here. Let's change that back though. Save and save that, and we'll get a return here. So now let's say we want to add an event to Apple. Say this is say we want to add an interview, for example. Let's say we have an interview on January 1st or January 2nd there, 2020. Notes hard take CS 124, and we can create an event there. Now this will bring us back to our editing page for Apple, and we'll see now that we have an interview listed here. If we want to go edit the event, we can click on the interview table here, and this will allow us to make any changes we want to. Here we can save changes, so we can just navigate back if we don't want to save anything. We can go back to our home page on RejectHub, and this will show us again the same thing that we had before, but now we'll see that this is listing our next event as an interview, because right now this is our only event, so obviously this will be the next event. Worth noting though that if we want to go and change this event to happen, say I don't know, this day in 2019, for example, save the changes there. Note that we don't have any upcoming events at the moment. So let's go, just for features we're going to see later, it's better if we just go make this 2020, because that'll show us kind of how our upcoming deadlines tab works here, which basically will give us all the future events we have listed. Again, we have search functionality here, and it'll tell us we have no historical events. So we'll get a second table here also we have historical events. I'll show you an example of that later. So now the real power of RejectHub is the ability to create postings though. And this is kind of so you can create your own freeform applications, I guess, but the big thing here is say I'm representing I don't know, AT&T, and I want to create a job title for technician, or salesperson. Yeah, what do people do? AT&T do? Anyway, so salesperson. And some notes about need lots of these. It doesn't have to be all caps. I'm just doing that here for my own entertainment here. So this will take us to back to our homepage here. If we want to go see that posting, we can go to the My Postings tab. We'll see this posting that we've now created. We can go here, add a posting event here. So we can do a group interview in March, for example. So say 3/20/2020, 5 expecting 5 candidates, and then we can go ahead and create that event, and voila, now we have this event group interview listed here. So the big thing now though that we can do is once we go back to our My Postings tab, now though any user that wants to come onto RejectHub can look in the list of job postings, see the list of job postings that anybody's published. So there's some other kind of interesting ones here that I've created before. We can come to our AT&T salesperson one, for example. We can add that to my applications. Voila, AT&T salesperson's now here. Let's go to job postings again. Let's say, let's say we want to apply to a position in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. and we can find this position here. We can add this to our applications as well. Now notice we have this in our application as well. Finally, we can go back to our upcoming deadlines. We'll see our upcoming deadlines will have been automatically populated as well. We can go in and edit any of these events as we wish. Random events in all caps now. Random event 6. Save changes. This will take us back to the DPRK, the actual application itself, in case we want to change anything here per kind of the standard protocol here. Let's just save this for now. And voila. We now have that event. If we go with our upcoming deadlines tab again, we'll see that this event has been modified as such. And yeah, that's kind of the core functionality of RejectHub at the moment. There's obviously some room for changes and improvements down the road, but this is kind of what it is at the moment. Thank you very much for paying attention to this project at the moment. Let's just, as one more thing though, it's kind of just for an example of like what happens. This is kind of in my test account, like as I've worked on the whole thing. This is kind of what happens once you start getting more, like applications here. I can search for McDonald's. We can search by these search bars are really handy. You can search by say you want to find interested status. For example, we can do that. It doesn't matter kind of what or something else. Say like March 20th, for example. We can find that. We can query any one of these columns. We can navigate to this CCP. Definitely not interfering in the Hong Kong elections tab, should we so desire. And yeah, that's kind of the core functionality of this website as you kind of get more immersed in the whole thing. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. This is my project. This has been CS50. Patrick out.